All right, we're live.
Yeah, I just repeat what I was just saying. See, people. Some people, they was like, why can't Wilder be a
Franchise.
franchise fighter, and why can't some of these other fighters be a franchise fighter, or why wasn't they picked? That shouldn't even be a question. That shouldn't even be part of the equation. There shouldn't be a such thing as franchise fighter. Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be part of a vocabulary. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be part of the equation. It shouldn't even be in existence.
Yeah. Yeah.
How I put it
Because
is,
go on, Mike. Go on.
how I put it is that when you have a pecking order, which each one of these sanctioned bodies, top 15, them the only ones that show. Then you got the top 10. Then you got the bullshit ass silver belt and the bullshit ass diamond belt.
Interim as well, Mike.
Yeah, and the bullshit ass interim, the continental, the international, the European, the Asian, the whatever. Them all
Oceanian.
them all need to go. And
Yeah.
how it should go is that people need to be recognized. Well, I see why they have the Asian, the international, and European titles and stuff like that, because sometimes it is hard to get Americans to up and coming Americans to go to these other countries and actually compete because of money. Which people say the business of boxing. I don't really categorize everything as the business of boxing. What I call the business of boxing is egos and egos, pride, and just and cowardness. That's what I call
corruption.
the business of boxing, and corruption. Yeah, you can put that in there too. But when you have this franchise belt, I see it as something that gets in the way of other fighters that are the mandatory fighters, that are the ones that should be having a title shot, and
Right.
the champion should be doing right by the hierarchy and the prestige and the lineage, the history of the WBC, the WO, the IBF, or whatever. They need to be doing the right by the history of it. And they just ruined the history. The WBC just ruined what it means to be a world champion in the WBC division. They just ruined it.
Suleiman's dad must be rolling in his grave.
He should be, because how can what does it mean to be a champion in the WBC division when you can't even fight the guy that's over you?
Yeah.
Because you're the champion, but Canelo is over you. You're
Right.
the champion, but Lomachenko is over you. But you can't have what he has, but he can have what you have, but he can't have what you have. And if you don't understand that, go listen to Marcelo Suleiman, aka the Riddler.
The Riddler.
He the Riddler. He talking in riddles. It just ruins it, because you got all these people talking about. Really, to tell you the truth is, if you say the heavyweight division, the cruiserweight division is weak, is not what it used to be. Part of that is because of these sanctioned bodies, because they have a mass pool of fighters out there, good ones, great ones, bad ones, and horrible fighters. But you can't even get those fighters to get up there and fight and show them. And how can these fighters get out there and show what they worth to themselves and to boxing and to their fans when they can't even get in the top 15 because all this money and this bullshit that's around it? And then you just made it harder for people to come up into the top 15 of the WBC, because now you just created a bullshit ass belt. See, this is the thing. How can somebody get into the top 15 of the WBC when you have a franchise fighter and then you have a champion, and then you have all this other shit. But in order for you to get in, you got to beat somebody up there, but nobody wants to fight nobody.
Right.
And every time somebody have a fight, it's a lopsided fight. The only people that actually fought somebody credible, I can say, as far as their skill and if they hold a belt, is people like Adam Kownacki. And at least he keeps stepping up his fights. You know, you got people like Oscar Rivas. Okay, he got in there. Dillian White was already ranked higher than him. He got up in there, fought Dillian White, and lost. But he did it. But then you have Dillian White fighting Chisora for the second time. Then you have Dillian White fighting all these weirdos. But then Daniel, he ends up having to take a step back and fight a guy, you know, and then Joe Joyce keeps fighting these people that's just their whole careers is done. They shot. They're not what they was anymore because they don't want to put them up against no Tigers like Daniel, Adam Kownacki, and all these other guys, Michael Hunter. They don't want to put him in there with him. They want to keep trying to see if he can see. And that's the thing. A lot of people out here, they want to say that, you know, oh, Deontay Wilder fought 30 people, blah, 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 you know, bums in a row. I can't even name them. Well, how many fighters that Anthony Joshua fought before he got a title can you name? And that shit happens all the time. You got to fight somebody. Joe Joyce's predicament is that they still trying to get him acclimated to the heavyweight division and learn and evolve and become a great fighter. They buying them time. They buying him time. But people they won't criticize him, but they criticize Wilder. They won't attack this franchise bullshit when this franchise bullshit is just all in the way. It's the unbecoming of the WBC, and it's the unbecoming of boxing. If none of these fighters out here agrees with the franchise tag, none of them. The only reason why these fighters like Lombo and Canelo is fine with it and they're okay with it is because they don't have to worry about, because it's all designed. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. You got Anthony Joshua over there worried about if he wins the mandatories he's gonna have to take. Andrew Ruiz wins. He worried about the mandatories he got to take. Wilder got to get rid of Brazil, and he didn't want to fight him really because it was a bullshit fight. He wanted to do other things and bigger things than fighting Dominic Brazil. He wanted to do bigger things and other things than fighting Dillian White. Dillian White's in the way. And all this does is just makes it to where you don't have to fight nobody unless you want to fight them. And you have free reign to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can go out there, you can make all the money you want to make. You can fight losers. You can fight mediocre fighters. You can fight whoever you want to fight, but you ain't gotta fight no mandatory, and you ain't gotta worry about having no mandatory. And then who knows? Maybe they might even get a price cut when it comes to their sanctioning body dudes.
Right.
Because in the next WBC rules, are they gonna update it for franchise fighter? I ain't looked at them yet, but I hope that they did. I wish that they should. If they didn't, I wish they do it immediately so people could actually go and read and actually like know what it means on paper, what they're talking about.
Yeah, because it's confusion. Like, who's the mandatory? Does he have to fight this guy? Does he have to fight that guy? So how do you get to fight the franchise champion? Do you have to go for the interim champion? Then you get the franchise champion. Shit like that. It's just confusion.
Nah, you don't get to fight him. He fights you when he's ready. That's all it is. He fights you when he feel like it. Like you don't call the shots with the franchise champion, you know. And you can't say Canelo biggest fight in the loss. Canelo's biggest fight that brought him to fame was against Mayweather, and he lost.
Right.
Because other than that, the people that he fought, it wasn't like, ooh, wow, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew at the time that what Mayweather could do with them guys that he fought. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think about it. All those guys that Canelo beat. Think about what Mayweather would do with him in his prime, or at the same time when he fought Canelo, or a little bit after. Same thing for the rest of these guys. You only giving them because of the era. You only giving it to them because of the era they're in. But if you go back to the history of boxing, what it means to be a champion and stuff like that, and the hierarchy and the prestige and all that stuff, you just took away all of that when you made a fictitious belt called the franchise champion. You just got rid of all of that shit. Because being the champion, being a WBC champion means nothing now. What means the most is if you can become a franchise champion. But you can't become a franchise champion unless you have money and fans back behind you. That's the first step. The second step is having 2 to 3 notable fights.
Right.
Do you think Loma had any notable fights, though, to be honest?
Not to where, I mean, only thing you can say that he was undisputed, that's it. Sorry. Only thing really you can say he was amateurs. You got a couple of gold gloves, a couple of gold medals.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, Suleiman brought it up. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't have to do with this pro. That's like outside of the pro world.
You know? I mean,
yeah.
But then you got people out there saying, and the only reason why these people did this was to create, because people are running out of things to talk about on YouTube. Because most of the British YouTube channels and Twitter personality accounts, most of them is based off of Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, and Daniel.
And Eddie Hearn.
Predominantly Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury in there, but you know, what is he doing? We're gonna get into that later. They're not really doing much, so now they got to create things like saying that Dillian White should be a franchise fighter because the bullshit.
This can't be real.
He went life and death with Anthony Joshua.
Nah, man, this ain't real, is it?
Yeah, Boxing Kingdom or whatever. Not Boxing Kingdom. Some boxing YouTube, Twitter thing put it out, but they only put it out there because they running out of shit to say. Right. They knew that they bullshit when they said they're just running out of shit to talk about.
So they're making crackhead lies.
So they just bringing it up so people can click on it and talk about it and stuff like that because they don't have nothing to talk about.
Right. Yeah.
Because Anthony Joshua was their bread and butter. See, if you go back and you look at it, with Anthony Joshua before he had a loss against Andrew Ruiz, people couldn't keep his name out of his mouth. You know, they were talking about, you know, what he's doing in his life, talking about who's next, keep talking about who's next, watching him in training camp and stuff like that. And now look at them. They can't even get close. They can't even get close to Anthony Joshua. They can't even go to the gym and see what's happening with Anthony Joshua. The only ones they could go there is Coogan and some other bullshit to get up in there exclusively. They don't want nobody else in there.
I mean, if you're snorting icons.
He can't even get in there.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen him with a Edward Hearn or Anthony Joshua interview? He damn near was talking about crying on his damn YouTube channel, talking about how he was going to quit and all that stuff because
Wait,
he put all his time and effort into Anthony Joshua and
What
Edward
was it?
Hearn, and he can't even get an interview.
When was this?
That was a minute ago. He was bitching.
Didn't he get one at the Newcastle card? Because he lives
No,
near
he
there?
got one after he was bitching and moaning.
Oh. Yeah.
You know? And
Newcastle
then you
card
got
was nothing
Tyson
on note
Fury.
as well, to be honest.
What was
Then you got
that?
Tyson Fury out here talking about how he gonna quit, retire from boxing. Out here talking about how he gonna go to MMA. Whatever. Look, Tyson Fury, let me tell you something. I don't care what you do. All you gotta do, the only thing you need to do is fight Deontay Wilder. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I don't care what you think about people's opinions. I don't care whatever you think about people's opinions, and you know, people, we don't know shit and this and the third. Let me tell you something, homeboy. We all been paying for these fights. I paid for that pay-per-view, which put money in your pocket. What you need to understand is that you have to give the fans what they want when it comes, especially if the only thing you worried about is a social media, a fictitious personality. You calling Deontay Wilder a bum and broke. He's non-intelligent. He's not intelligent and this and the third. He doesn't have a personality. No. He doesn't have a personality because you can't relate to him. I can't relate to what Deontay Wilder was saying when his grandma was telling him that he's special, that he's meant and he's destined for greatness. I know what his grandma was talking about because his grandma saw something in him, but you can't understand that. And you don't understand that this dude loved his grandma so much and it meant so much to him to where he has to honor her. He honors her name by bringing it up and letting the people know that this is the person that motivated him to becoming great, to becoming the boxer, to going outside of his realm, his comfort zone, and getting to boxing and not knowing what the outcome was going to be because he ain't never boxed before. You also don't understand that some of the things that Deontay Wilder talk about that you say, I talk a lot of shit in this and the third, but I don't even know what he's talking about. The thing about it is Deontay Wilder ain't goofing around. He's not putting on a jester hat or a clown suit, walking around here thinking that everything is a joke, thinking about how can I get more people to like me. Deontay Wilder's not doing that. That's the reason why you brought up the thing, personality. It's not all about creating a fictitious personality, a media personality, to where people could be drawn and like you. You can come out here and you can say, I got more fans than Deontay Wilder in the States as of now since the WWE thing and this and the third. You can't even prove that. You can't even prove that because we're talking about boxing. You're talking about wrestling. You're talking about love and hip hop. We talking about boxing. You talking about some reality TV shit, but we talking about boxing. How many people showed up to your last fight? How many people watched your last fight? Because your last fight is how people are going to judge you. Your last fight is how people are going to gauge you. Your last fight is how, when you go into negotiations, how people are going to gauge how much money they think you should get. Because you ain't going to get no much money when you can't even prove it. Because some people are from Tennessee. I believe that's the show me state. And some people in America, they go by that too. You have to show me for me to believe in it. You just can't talk. Deontay Wilder is all this, but you ducked him to fight Tom Schwartz and to go fight some WWE thing, WWF thing. To get that correct. That's what you did.
WW.
And then now look at you. You talking about MMA. I'm going to have an MMA fight. Go ahead and do it.
He's basically trying to tick off his bucket list. That fight will be that'll be his last. That's what it looks like.
Because he's going to have to fight somebody that can't throw leg kicks and can't wrestle. That's what he's going to do. He can't fight nobody that throw leg kicks. He can't fight nobody that can wrestle. Because if he did, he'd get his ass whooped. Hello. You can go over there, you can throw them long jabs all you want to. But in UFC, you have to take them leg kicks. And how you gonna defend against a takedown? How you gonna defend against a leg kick with them long ass legs? With them long ass legs. Who you gonna fight? Tank Abbott? Who the fuck you gonna fight? Ken Shamrock? Who you gonna fight? Tito Ortiz? Who you gonna fight? Bob Sapp? Come on, man. Fuck out of here. And I told y'all the other day about how, no offense, but how I see certain things that go on in the UK. More people are more worried about personalities, on what they see on TV and stuff like that, and what people say on Twitter and how they talk in the media. But don't nobody actually know these cats for real.
Hey, Mike, what I see in the UK is they always like to say, I don't know if it's some sort of slick racist talk or anything, but they love saying all the time, he's got class. He's a class act. He's a gentleman. That's all I see regurgitated.
No, well, they say that about Anthony Joshua too, and Dillian White sometimes. But the thing about it is, so
I don't give a fuck if they got class or not.
Exactly. Why does it care? Why does it matter if they got class or not? But what you should be worried about is, you talk about people that ain't got class. Derek Chisora ain't got class. And
he ain't got class. He's a dickhead, him.
People like
him. I won't have him in my house.
People like him, but I understand. I understand where he's coming from. He's a fucking street dude. He's a fucking street dude around a whole bunch of motherfuckers that want to test him, and that and at the same time but he do go out of his way, especially what he did with Regis. He did go. He had to do the little man like that, like shut up or I smash you. But. He has no class. What does it matter between? It doesn't matter if the fighter doesn't have class, as long as they not beating up on women, as long as they're not saying racist remarks, as long as they're not going out here starting fights at press conferences and stuff like that. Why does it fucking matter? See, Mike Tyson had an excuse because he really has mental issues.
But Mike, they loved Mike Tyson, everything he did. There was only dick back then.
Well, some people didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like his shit. But over time, people start to realize that motherfucker really did have mental issues. I knew people that grew up with Mike around his heydays, and they said, yeah, that motherfucker wasn't saying nothing. The motherfucker was on medication.
Oh, for real?
Mike Tyson is borderline fucking crazy.
Yeah, you can tell. He's never admitted it, has he?
No, he ain't got to admit it. You can just look at him. It ain't nothing he got to say. It ain't nothing that he's proud of or nothing like that. He ain't got to say it. But everybody know. People. When it comes to class, nobody is on Kovalev.
Shout out to the one viewer, man. Smash that like button.
You know, nobody on Kovalev's ass. Nobody is on nobody's ass out here. But let somebody in the PBC or some black dude beat somebody up in the parking lot. All of a sudden, he ain't got no class and he's just in the third. You know, let something like that happen. But Billy Joe Sanders can ride around with his buddies, taking advantage of displaced women, and everybody is they say a couple things about it and stuff like that, but it don't stick in the media, it don't stick in the news. Everybody forgot about it. Everybody watched that shit under the table already.
But Mike, I will admit though, the UK crowd, they do say a lot, because Billy Joe, he just goes like he goes from 0 to 100 with his piss takes, and the people they leave them no choice. They say he's a shame. I will admit that.
What?
Over here,
You say what?
now over here, huh? Now over here, they ridicule Billy Joe over here. He does too much.
Yeah, they ridicule. They ridicule.
Not even these guys that are cherry pickers. They can't even give him a pass because he just way too much.
They don't keep it up though. They don't keep it up though.
But then again, his name's not always up.
They don't keep that up. They don't keep that energy up though. You know, because when it comes to Deontay Wilder, when it comes to some of these other fighters, when they do stuff like that, they want to destroy him. You know, and they keep up the same bullshit over and over and over and over and over and over again because they want to destroy him. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. Yeah. It don't last that long and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the dude actually assaulted somebody in the Beijing. I don't know if you know that. Because he was at the Beijing Olympics. He sexually assaulted some French woman. I don't know what it was exactly, but he assaulted her, and it was on video as well. They tried to arrest him, but he came back to England.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Find it. It's literally, if you go on BBC on his other news outlet, you'll see it there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I got to find that. I got to find that video.
How you won't find it? It's not there. It's on the news article. Yeah, but this was an whole way. Video. No.
Damn. I would love to see that. I would love to pull that up. He'll be done. Shit. Anyways, guys, I gotta get going, man. I gotta get wash my ass. I just got done fishing and shit. I gotta wash my ass and make something to eat, man. My phone got 3%. Hold up. Wait. You know what? I can stay on a little bit longer. I just charge this bad boy up in the kitchen.
What are you gonna eat?
I'm just gonna make some hamburgers. I'll make them on the stove though. We got some leftover hamburgers from barbecuing for the game yesterday. So for the football game, a couple of homies came through. There we go. I got some juice. There we go. I got 2%. Woo! Caught it just in time. So what else y'all want to talk about, man?
Well, whatever you want to talk about. I mean, there's the fights coming up this weekend. If you want to get started talking with those, or we can talk about those later on in the week.
I ain't even talking about the fights this weekend yet. I'm gonna hold off until Laws or something like that. But I don't even, I didn't even.
Oh yeah, Mike, I found it. I found not the video, but the article. Here's the title. Here's how it goes. It says, British Olympic boxers shame after video of lewd and abusive encounter with a French woman.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. Talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but I was gonna talk about the fights later on, man, because I haven't been paying attention to the schedule or nothing like that. So, so I ain't been paying attention too much because, I'm kind of getting fed up with watching these Well, not fed up watching them, but fed up with all the bullshit. You know, what's up, boy? What's happening? You all right? Yeah. Fed up with some of the bullshit.
Is that your boy, Mike?
Huh?
Is that your boy?
Yeah. I mean, he kind of fed up with some of this shit, man. Like, you know, all this scapegoating and shit like that. All this ranking, pension and rankings and stuff like that. So I ain't been really paying attention to schedule. I probably I'll talk about it later once I look them up. But I ain't. But basically, who's fighting anyways?
Well, you've got Canelo Kovalev. You've got.
I ain't worried about that.
Oh well, you've got. Let me put this now. Berchelt Sosa. You care about that? Berchelt versus Sosa.
Oh yeah, ain't really worried about that.
Then you got the PBC card.
Who's fighting on that?
Fortuna Cuellar and Castano versus the guy who knocked out Curtis Stevens, Omatoso.
Oh, that Nigerian. No, that Ghanaian. Is it Ghanaian or Nigerian? I can't remember.
Nigerian, I think.
Yeah,
Well, we got some decent fights.
Yeah, it's not a bad weekend. And then the week after that, I don't even think it's the week after that. I think it's. Let me see that. Literally 5 days from then is the final, the midgets, Inoue versus Donaire.
Yeah, I watched that. And what from the cruiserweights in World Super Series, by the way? Are they fighting still or what? Or is it finished?
They're supposed to have their final, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be pushed back sometime in the summer next year if we're lucky.
Nobody gives a shit about them.
It went in and had to pull it all the way through.
Dorticos will probably just get knocked out.
Wow, I was pissed off.
He's not that good.
Yeah, I got you.
That Tabiti guy he's shit.
He is. I thought he would beat him, but it was just such a surprise. It just
I already knew what to do.
And I remember Dorticos himself. His ass got knocked out pretty bad on the last. On the previous.
I had to wait till I landed my bag.
Shit.
Yeah.
Gassiev
shit.
All of them, I think, are shit except Breedis.
And Gassiev moved up to heavyweight, didn't he? He fought Dueco.
He was supposed to fight Dueco, but it got called off because he's having problems with his nose and shoulder and his legs and everything.
Who Breedis or Dueco? Sorry, Gassiev or Dueco?
Gassiev.
Oh, so yeah, I thought he debuted.
No, he was supposed to in July on the Hooker Ramirez undercard, but he pulled out because he said his shoulder, his nose, everything.
These guys are always getting injured.
Yeah, I mean he knocked out Dorticos.
Let me interject, my brothers.
Yeah.
Look, in my opinion, now I understand if you're a boots on ground type of guy when it comes to interviews and stuff like that, but I'm not talking about no Kovalev or no Canelo fights. I don't think there should be no reason. I don't think there should be a reason to talk about a Canelo fight when people are creating fictitious belts, franchise champions, which is 007, legal to duck, and to me,
007.
the more Y'all remember that picture I made, 007, Legal to Juice with Anthony Joshua? Same concept. But I'm not talking about no motherfucking no Kovalev, racist, woman beater allegedly, dog beater allegedly, which I really don't care about the animals. But people I care about. But oh shit. Couldn't make some hamburgers. I'll show you how I do it. This is it. Now I'll let y'all cook. You can't. I'm not going to give this dude no shine when I know that this guy has became a franchise champion legally dug off of our backs, off of the money that we spend for fights, and then now we don't even get the fights that we want to see. Yeah, Canelo versus Kovalev, nice fight. Yes, I do want to watch the fight. But like I've been saying all this time, when you say boycott and when you're trying to actually make your presence be known or how you feel about things, you have to sacrifice something. And when you're not sacrificing nothing, you're enabling them to believe that it's okay for what they're doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. What I could see Ramirez being a franchise champion.
Allow this guy to have intercourse with you, and then keep going over his house over and over and over and over and over again, willingly, and say that he raped you 20 times. Because you enabled somebody to fuck you. People are enabling the WBC to fuck the fans out of the fights that they want to see. Charlo can hang it, wrap it up, because until further notice, or until he satisfies Canelo with him, whatever fight he has. Devin Haney can hang it up until he satisfies Lomachenko into fighting somebody, and to where he can say he's credible now. He brings money to the fight. He brings fans to the fight now. You see what I'm saying?
I don't even see that happening anytime soon in that case.
That's all I had to say. Put y'all on mute real quick so I can get on these hamburgers.
All right. Send me some.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I was saying is Gassiev, he's not that good. I mean, he beat Dorticos, Lebedev, and Large Dick, Darky, whatever that guy. So I remember him at Cruiser. But that's about it. Those are his wins.
At Cruiser?
Yep. It's not the worst, but it's not great. It's not amazing. Bradis, even himself, doesn't have great wins, but he's a way better fighter than Gassiev.
Yeah, he's a way better fighter than Gassiev.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, Gassiev.
So what's
Gassiev is just blah, blah.
Yeah, Gassiev, no. I'm not a big fan. He's just a big puncher. He didn't have that movement. So we've got this other, I don't know if you got to see this fight, but Canet Islam versus Walter Kazandakwa for the WBO.
Canet Islam's being Kazandakwa.
Yep, WBO International middleweight title.
He was actually in. I know Canet Islam because he was actually a light middleweight.
He moved up.
He fought Mr. Brandon Cook. They got knocked out.
And took him out.
Yeah, huh?
He took him out.
Yeah. He's the one that got knocked out by the ice bucket.
Yep.
That's
Ron Munguia.
What year was this now? This was like...
He knocked him out in 2017.
2017, yeah. I think Brandon Cook went to
He went over there.
Kazakhstan. Is it
Yep.
Kazakhstan?
Yep.
That's where he's from?
Yep.
Or is it Azerbaijan?
No, Kazakhstan. You're right.
Kazakhstan. Yeah, Kazakhstan. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It looks like that guy has that Soviet Union face.
Haha.
When's that fight actually? By the way,
I don't know. Somewhere in Kazakhstan.
no. What date? What date?
The Cook one.
Nah, Brandon Cook's not fighting.
You mean? Well, Brandon Cook has a fight coming up, but you mean the Islam?
Oh, for real? Yeah,
Huh?
Kana Islam and Walter Kadugankwa.
Yeah, that was Saturday.
Oh, it's already gone.
Yep, it was
Who
Saturday.
won? Kana Islam. It's Kana Islam one, isn't it?
Yeah, but apparently it was a tough fight. It was a decision, but it was a really tough fight.
Yeah, Kana Islam one got a chance then. He ain't got a chance.
Yeah, he wouldn't be Andre.
He ain't got a chance.
Could pick him up. They could bring
because
him.
Andre's found like a damn, like I said, he was dope. He was there like a one of them big ass old mooses with Lyme disease, flipping and flopping, falling all over the damn place.
They could get him to fight Andre. Andre doesn't really have any opponents as of yet. Who's there at middleweight?
Who? Kanat Islam.
Yeah, they could get him. Or they could entice Michael Zarefa. Or they can bring Rob Brandt. Or Liam Williams. Maybe Derevyanchenko wants to.
Do you know? Oh yeah, Michael. Yes, the stripper. He's in 160. Then he fought bum ass Horn. I can't forgive Horn for that. I'm gonna call him bum now. Sephra.
He's actually a stripper.
That's what I heard. He was stripper, then bus driver. So
that's yeah. I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do. But you know what I say about stripping? I say any dude that's a male stripper. You know, I hate to say it, but I guarantee you there's some homosexual activity in there. I guarantee it. There's some homosexual activity in there.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Here's the article. It's saying, I'm not a stripper, I'm a boxer. Wait, what's going on here?
What?
He says it was taken at a party. He said that he's a fighter through and through. They put a picture of him. He was at a dress-up party, and he was in a Chippendales get up. And somebody said he was a stripper, but he says, no, I was just at a party.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure.
No, but that's the thing. If you have on Chippendales attire, you a stripper. People was looking at you to take something off.
Yeah,
male and female.
Yeah.
No grown-ass man is going to go to a party and dress like a Chippendale dancer for Halloween if they ain't gay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Good point.
It says that Kana Islam hasn't even fought. He hasn't fought. What's his name? What's his name now?
Did you go on BoxRec? BoxRec should have it updated.
Yeah, Boxer has it, but Wiki hasn't.
Oh yeah, BoxRec has it updated.
Yeah.
Wiki won't update immediately.
That's so bad. They didn't even know him. They even forgot to put that up.
Yeah. I'm trying.
Yeah, have him fight Andrade, than him or who else did you say?
Derevyanchenko's on DAZN. Maybe if he's
I thought Derevyanchenko has he signed to DAZN, or that's like a one fight deal?
I'm not sure.
Cause any Al Heyman fighter, So anyway, Al Heyman fights can go anywhere, but still,
Danny Jacobs is Al Heyman fire, technically.
yeah.
But he's just been masquerading at DAZN.
Yeah, he's been. I wonder why he's doing that. No, it's just. I guess it's the money. Yeah.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to put money down for Charlo.
Andrade versus
Or send somebody.
Jacobs.
Or send somebody to Showtime.
Somebody send somebody.
Somebody needs to go over there.
Yeah, somebody needs to. Say again?
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
How's Hogan fighting Jamal Charlo?
Because Hulk Hogan put the word out for him.
But like, it doesn't even like make sense. And then you got Chris Eubank versus Korobov.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Eubank can lose that.
he could. But Korobov is old himself. He's like 36.
Shit, I didn't know Peter Quillen knocked out Michael Zephyr.
Yeah, Peter Quillen cleaned him.
Yeah, knocked him out cold, yeah.
Yep. He went sideways. The stripper.
Dang, that guy goes up and down the weight.
Zerafa?
Yeah. No, at that time, Quillen was middleweight. Yeah, he was middleweight at that time.
Yeah.
But still, he goes because he was at light middleweight. Then he goes up to middleweight.
I can't believe Quillen just got manhandled
by Angulo, as they say over the Angulo.
That is sad.
Yeah.
Really sad.
That was it. Hey, this year is just full of surprises, man.
Yeah.
Surprises. Bum diddy dum bashes.
Bum diddy
dum bashes. And what else?
Like that Showtime card.
Oh yeah. Lubin. People actually thought Gallimore was gonna win because they thought that Lubin's got because they think Gallimore can punch. They thought that right, one of his punches, if he's lucky enough, he can get Lubin. He's knocked out because that Charlo fight. So people still, yeah. Oh, Lubin, Gallimore can't fight. I mean, he can't fight the type of fight Lubin is anyway. You can fight one of them brawler guys, no problem.
Yeah.
Lubin actually, that guy who's with now is doing him good. He listens.
Steve Cunningham.
Yeah.
Not Steve Cunningham. Whatever, Coach Cunningham.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. With them sunglasses or them glasses over there he's wearing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said he wants Jamel Charlo after that. No, not. Two more fights, 3, 4, even that I don't even know, but 3, 4 more fights, I think. 3, 4 fights would do. Just throw him good shot. Don't give him Trout. Trout's too sloppy and old now. Give him good shot. He ain't all that, but he's still like relatively young. No, actually, Bouchard's like in his 30s, wasn't he? 30s. Yeah, because he was in the 08 Olympics or 12 Olympics.
Who?
12. Was he in the 2000 Bouchard? He was in the
08. I want to say because 2012 was really, really bad for the U.S. team. As far as talent, it was so shit.
Yeah.
It was really especially bad. Nobody medaled.
The only guy. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The only guy I know that came out of that Olympics is Earl Spence from Team USA.
We had Brazil. We had Marcus Brown, Jamel Herring, Gusha. Jesus.
Who else did you guys had? I think you had Rob Brandt too.
Was Rob Brand on the Olympic team? I didn't know that.
You know him? No,
I
I
didn't.
might be talking nonsense. He might have just not the Olympics, but he might have just been like the them Pan Games and shit like that.
Right.
No, that was Ryota Ramata.
Rito Morata,
But-
yeah. He won
But
gold.
you notice all of them guys are people of note. Like they either disappeared, they ain't doing big things. They're not a big factor. Not even champions at all. Closest thing is like Earl Spencer's the only one there. Then probably like after that, Earl Spencer's Morata, but Morata's a damn regular champion. But
Right.
you know the Japs, you can lie to them because they don't know what boxing is over there. No,
Right.
no, I don't want to say that because actually boxing has a following, but I think they're too concentrated on their people. If I don't know if I'm making sense, they're more concentrated on what's going on there domestically than on what's going out. So they won't know what WBC is, WBA, all that type of stuff. They just see it as a belt.
No, they just see their guy.
Yeah, Murata-san, hi, Murata-san, hi.
But I'll play
Oi!
some of their stuff. I'll play some of their stuff.
Oh, you got it. You got a crowd. You got a crowd chant from boxing over there.
Oh, which yeah, that's what I'm trying to play.
Oh, that's what's you got. Okay.
Wait, here is first time I heard it kind of. I mean, I've heard it before, but first time I was really listening to it was
Ora, ora.
What is it?
Oralo, Murata-san.
Where did this thing go? Oh, here you go.
You see my peep in there.
ジャブ、今のパンチですね。ラウンドから倒しに行ってますよ、山中チャンピオン。そうですか。おっと、左フック。チャンピオンもっとね、動くかと思ったんですよね。
Hold up, where's the midgets?
右、右。おっと、バランス見た。あ、チャンピオンピッチ、チャンピオンピッチ、効いている。効いている。チャンピオンが効いている。さあ、練りが一気に来た。さあ。
And it's so stereotypical. They called. Did you hear that?
Champion! Go on.
Oh yeah.
日本記録に向けた一戦でチャンピオンが正念場を迎えています。
チャンピオン。
正念場を迎えている。レディが来る。レディが来る。どうだか潰れてしまった。ガード上げて。山田がガード上げて。ガード上げれるか。山田が効いている。山田が効いている。ということか。なんということに。
And their nicknames for punches are so stereotypical. They call. Remember, this was Yamanaka versus Neri, the first one, and Yamanaka's left hand was called God Left.
Go to left.
God the left.
Go to left.
God the left, though.
Yeah. Go to left, though.
Wait.
What's better, the French guys or these guys?
Huh?
Who's better, the French? The French. Remember, you said that you had the French one.
Oh wait,
I'll
play the Terminate. Wait, hold up. Lucien Boutte versus. Here we go. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome.
That was the only English guy there.
And another tough round.
Where is it?
That's English.
Yeah, I'm trying to find French.
Oh, Mike left.
Oh, you left?
Yeah, he's cooking his burgers.
Where is this shit at? It's somewhere here. I think that I've got the French one. Where is this shit? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna try to find this thing. Okay.
Opa, papa.
I see he's working the face to get that cut, but I don't know where that cut.
Where's the French one?
Alvarez.
It was right there in French. I don't know what happened.
Maybe YouTube deleted it.
What is it?
El colombiano Eleider Álvarez dio un paso importantísimo en su
That's in
Opa,
Spanish.
papa. You know, in Portuguese, we say opa as well.
Opa.
Not opa, we just say opa.
Opa.
Opa. That's more like, what the hell, man? Like, opa, get out the way. Like, we'd be like, opa, side the front. Like, get out the way. Yeah.
Maybe. It was like in French. I'm gonna find it.
We. I eat slugs now, joking.
Yeah, he was like, oh, papa, oh, ah, oh, oh.
That'd be good. That's it. That guy'd be a good voice actor.
Like, oh, papa, no se botei, no terminei.
He was even doing the sound effect as if he was getting hit.
Yeah. I have to find it because I swear it was on YouTube.
Is that one Carl Froch fought Lucian Bute? Which one was it?
Nah, this was Alvarez.
In fight, remember, protect yourself. Instead, hoping.
This is the shit.
And this is it for him. He's got to win. He's got to win big, as I said. And Bute right now is winning this.
I think did Carl Froch even fight outside? He only fought outside the country. No, he fought more. No, actually, Carl Froch did fight outside the country.
I swear, I'm gonna literally kill myself if I can't find this thing. I have to find this thing. It'd be a sin if I can't find it. Because it was right on YouTube. Where the fuck is this? I'm sorry it's taking so long. It's just that, like, I really want to find this thing in French.
Pa.
Ooh, ah, papa, oh, luce buteno termine.
Pa.
It was right there. I just don't know what happened to it.
That cut is, if it's on the bar, it's not going to be that damning. But
This is a big right hand.
Oh man,
Yeah, I think they took it out.
that's
off.
bullshit. I'm literally just looking at one.
That's my conspiracy theory.
They probably did because it was too funny. They had to take it off.
Oui, je m'appelle. Oui.
What else you want to talk about while I try to find this?
Bombash, bambash, dum diddy dum.
The Bumbashes?
Bombash. No. Well, hang on. Yeah, what? I mean, there ain't really much else to talk about, isn't there?
Not really, unless you want to jump into the fights this weekend. But I don't know if it's kind of early.
For some reason, I don't care. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't know. Okay, hang on.
Hmm.
For some reason, I don't care much about the fight,
Yeah.
and neither do they. Hence why they didn't announce who's in the undercard, and blah blah blah.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to watch that Logan Paul fight?
Nah, probably. When is that?
No. Is next month?
December?
No, November, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Devin Haney versus Javier Fortuna on that.
Hmm.
But it'd be too soon. They'd be, it's too soon, it's too soon. No boxers do that.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Fight for
Because Fortuna's going to fight this weekend. And then,
En su carrera,
I mean, if he knocks out that guy, so quick, fast, in a hurry, and doesn't get hurt, then yeah, why not?
right.
In fact, he'll be fresh still. He'll still be fresh.
Hmm.
But nah, these guys won't do that. Unless, these guys are whores. The only way you can get. Well, then again, I have to agree. Yeah, it's the pay as well. But yeah.
Hmm.
But Devin Haney versus Fortuna will be good.
Devin Haney versus Fortuna.
Yeah, that'll be better than. He would have surpassed Tank Davis's resume. Actually, I actually say now. To be honest, scratch that. I'd say Devin Haney's got a better finish than Tank at this moment.
Alvarez.
Eh?
They just have it in English. I don't know what happened to the French version.
Shot from Butte. Butte reaches with the left hand. His corner works not.
What do you think? Do you think he's got a better resume than Tank, Devin Haney?
Devin Haney?
Yeah.
Struggled
Or just about the same.
from the other.
Cuellar. How about
Well,
this? If Fortuna beats Cuellar, then he has a better resume.
so at this moment, Tank's got a better resume, but it's not far off from Devin's.
Yeah.
He might be 2 points ahead or 3 points ahead. Or 2 levels ahead. Well, that's funny. That doesn't get surpassed so quickly. The way how he's been moved. It's atrocious.
Doublé. Ça, je peux dire qu'en direction des genoux, ça fait
Oh,
très très
there
mal.
it is. There you got it.
Attention, là, il est dans le rouge, Yamamoto. Moins de 10 secondes dans cette troisième reprise. Allez, fin du...
Where's like a knockout? They're gonna say terminé. That's what I'm looking for.
Koda, mais quand il passe ses low kicks intérieurs, ça fait mal. Hein. Donc, il y a assez large crochet. Moins de 10 secondes dans cette première reprise où, je vous le rappelle, Virgil Calacoda a fait connaissance avec le tapis.
Anything.
Uh-huh.
We found anything.
Okay.
Oh, papa.
90 kilograms. He's the 2005 King of Rise DOA Tournament, Tom Suji.
Sorry? The sound background overlapped your voice, Tom?
They all seem to go to decision.
Le 7e combat va opposer l'Australien Yann Chaffa. Oh, ce coup de pied retourné à la mâchoire de Genki Sudo. Magnifique. Premier knock.
Magnifique!
Comme une erreur a été au tapis. Oh, il ne tient plus sur ses jambes là, Genki Sudo. L'arbitre
They keep having it in English. You get nothing good.
Jean Guibault. Kevin Mancini a donné le 7e à Miranda. Ah, c'est le 2e. Il fait partie du vocabulaire de la boxe. Oh, bonne droite. Et encore une bonne droite appliquée par Miranda, mais. Passez pas chez
Sorry, my bad, man. Burping.
You're good.
Say again, mate?
Said you're good. You're good.
Alright, fine.
Oh man, that was frustrating.
Fuck it. But you know what? No. You know what you should do? Are you writing it in go on Google Translate, write it in English, get it in French, copy and paste it, should pop up in French then.
But I don't think it has like the same like effect.
Huh?
The same
No?
effect like hearing it live, you know what I mean?
No. What I'm saying is, get, you know, because you can't find the video, search it in French. That's what I mean. Search it in French. You should get pop up. You should get it then. Because like when I'm looking for stuff in Japanese, I just copy and paste. I write what I need to write in English, right? And then I translate it. I get translated then in Japanese in kanji. I copy and paste it. I put it there, whatever I need to go, and I get the desired search. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to do that. Write in English on Google Translate, then copy and paste the text that's in French, and then you should get the result on YouTube or Google. Because there's bound to be French channels uploading that.
Yeah.
It's bound to be.
Just
Bound to be.
I did.
Even a network could probably put it on. Go on.
Like that video was there and then they just took it off.
Go in history.
I don't know. I have to look deep. Pause. So I don't remember the last time I saw it.
I still need to watch that George Foreman versus Ron Lyle. How do you guys pronounce it as Ron Lyle?
Lyle?
Yeah, Ron Lyle. That's it. I still need to watch that. So maybe man recommended that one. I need to watch that.
starts from the body up. He's going to hook him hard.
Un champion du monde de kickboxing. Niveau. Qui est retourné.
You heard the Emmanuel Stewart stuff, right?
Emmanuel Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
Well, yeah, I'll play it.
This like what year was this? 2011, 2010.
Yeah, the way he speaks.
Spinal.
Wait, here it is.
You're not throwing enough punches. You're ahead of bing bing, and then you go almost about a whole minute before you try again. When you miss a punch in this position, you're not punching enough. And you don't need another report. This is not good. It's not your 20 You got to punch. You can't win because you won't let the punches go. You go boop boop, and then you just sit there and you jump back and you will jump back. Let the shots go. You got a big man. You gotta punch. You got to let punches go. This is another problem. It's another problem. You're letting them go because you don't punch. You got to punch. Just let them go.
Well, the message was clear.
Who's he talking to?
Klitschko.
So he's gonna run the survivor.
Klitschko.
Yeah.
There's no way he should be going on
Who's he fighting that time?
Eddie Chambers.
Oh, Eddie Chambers.
You won't let the punches go, and then you wait. You get your weight, you wait. If you miss a punch, you got to throw the punches. Your volume of punches is too low. You're not punching. It's not like you can't. You just got to let your punches go, man. Just let them go. This man is going to. He's a one. That's all he's going to get.
Yo, I'm gonna mute for a second. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute. I can still hear you though, but I'm just gonna mute for a second.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna go take a piss. All right.
Step inside. There's a big right hand. Parce que j'ai habité 2 fois à cet hôtel-là, j'étais vraiment très bien traité. Donc tu es le porte-parole de l'hôtel.
Miranda, deși este un sportiv cu forță foarte mare, este un sportiv destul de dezmânat. Nu să se grăbească.
Parcă sunt doi dansatori.
Și vine și dreapta. Cred că este în loc dreapta. Da, Miranda vrea să-l cheme la bătaie pe Bute. Bute n-are de ce să intre la bătaie pentru că uite ce îi se întâmplă lui Miranda. Era evident deschid și provoce adversarul să se bată doar
Lui brațul stâng. A reușit să închidă acea lovitură pe stânga. A reușit. Revedem acțiunea sa. Clar, fără niciun orizont. Bute, cu acea lovitură aproape dată din cot, fără manual. Apoi
doar de dragul bătăii. Extra.
What's up, boxing fans?
And yeah, I only saw the ending of it, which can.
Today I'm Dynamite as a teacher and welcome to boxing.
Yo.
Hey. Hello.
Yeah. I was just looking for it.
You found it?
Nah. Oh,
Did you do what I suggested?
Huh?
Did you do what I suggested?
No.
Yeah, do the French. Use the French search engine, or what I'm saying, or just write in French and copy and paste. Huh?
A French search engine?
Yeah, use either Google France or YouTube France, or which is easier, copy and paste the writing in French and put it on YouTube. Then you get your results.
Okay.
Just get it. Translate Lucien Boutet versus what's his name now?
Alvarez.
Who is it? Alvarez. That should pop up.
I mean, it's.
Oh, that's Lawrence Williams is there.
Yeah.
So, well, Lawrence.
Do I make him a moderator? I gotta make him a moderator on my channel.
Yeah. The law, as BFTV would say, the law.
Yeah, man. It's pretty cool.
It's the law.
Let me make him a moderator. Yeah, but the problem is I tried to type it in French, but it's the same thing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dag.
Make him a moderator.
Then maybe Google. Then maybe you have to do it with Google.
How do I say YouTube France? How do I do that?
Just put Google France. Put Google France and then copy and paste that in French. See what you get then. saying like Google.com, you'd put Google France is like, which would be Google.fr. F like FR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just getting the same videos that I had clicked on. This is some
Where is this
shit.
on YouTube or Google?
Google. I did Google.fr.
Yeah. Did you copy and paste the writing in French as well?
What's the writing in French? Bute versus
Writing.
Alfred.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same.
Like,
It's the same thing in English.
no.
As in English, it's the same in French.
No, what I mean was the translate use the French translation on the French search engine.
There's a French translation.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I used Google Translate and I put Bute versus Alvarez in English, and in French. In French, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, but do it on the French Google.
Okay.
Try it on that.
Yeah, same shit.
Same shit.
Versus Eleider Alvarez.
Yeah.
Ah. Same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I guess it's not there. Or you have to do like that deep search.
A deep search. Pause.
Deep search.
I'm gonna be up doing this forever.
For never and ever. Be here forever like Outcast.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I'm just gonna end the stream. Just keep talking to you.
Yeah.